So follow along with this one while I go through so that way you get an idea of what we're doing. Then we'll give you a chance to try some of these out on your own. Okay, so check it out. So here's our system. It's y equals 2x plus 3. And then the other equation is 4x plus y equals 15. We are going to be solving this algebraically using substitution. Okay, now on these ones, if you notice the top equation, it could be the bottom one, but it tells you what y equals. It literally says y equals 2x plus 3. What does y equal? 2x plus 3. So the red y equals 2x plus 3. Well, guess what? This blue y here, it's the same one. It's just written in a different spot. So both of these y's are equal. So what we're going to end up doing is taking this bottom y here, this blue y, and replacing it with the red y, specifically 2x plus 3. So what does y equal? What does this y equal? This y equals the same thing as the other y, which is 2x plus 3. So there's our substitution step there. We're going to replace y with what it's equal to, and in this case, it's 2x plus 3. Okay, now that we have one equation with one variable, now we can solve, and in this case here, we're going to be solving for x. So at the bottom of our work here, we want to see x equals and then whatever it equals. Now we do have some simplification to do with this equation here, in specifically add like terms, okay? So if we notice we have two x terms here on the left side of the equal sign, the right-hand side is just 15. I mean, that's all simplified out, but the left-hand side, I've got two x terms. So I can do 4x plus 2x, and that's going to make 6x. We still have the plus 3, the equals, and the 15. Okay, now we have a two-step equation. Continue solving. This is going to be minus 3 and then a divide by 6. If you can do that on your head, boom, perfect, you're on track. If you still need to see some steps, here we go. We can subtract 3 from both sides. Now, from left to right, we have 6x plus or minus 0 3's, and that's going to equal 15 minus 3 is going to make 12. Now to undo this 6 here, we're going to divide 6 to both sides. 6 divided by 6 is 1x, and then 12 divided by 6 is going to make 2. So now we found that the value for x is 2. Now we're going to use that information to figure out the value for y. So now that we found x is 2, now we use either of these equations. They'll still get you to the same answer, but we're solving for y. So which of these equations would be equal to solve for y? Well, the one that says y equals. So we're going to use this one here where it says y equals, okay? So y equals, and now we can replace the x here, we're going to plug it in or evaluate, okay? The x is going to be replaced with what it's equal to. In this case, it's a 2. So now we just do order of operations. Y equals 2 times 2 is 4, and then we have a plus 3, so y is going to equal 7. So 2 comma 7, x is 2, y equals 7 is the ordered pair that makes both of these equations true. Let's have you go ahead and try this one out on your own. Pause the video, then come on back and see how you did. So our first step, if we notice, we have y equals negative 5x plus 22. It says y equals, so we're going to replace the other y with what y equals. So we're going to replace y with negative 5x plus 22. There's your substitution step there. Next up, we're going to simplify. We want to figure out what x equals. We're going to solve this equation. We're going to simplify, add like terms here. Negative 2x's minus 5x's is going to make negative 7x's. We still got the plus 22 and the equals and the negative 6. Now it's just a two-step equation. Subtract 22, then divide by negative 7. Here we go. Subtract 22 from both sides. From left to right, we got a negative 7. No more 22s. Negative 6 minus 22 is going to make a negative 28. Now to undo this minus 7 being multiplied to x, we're going to divide negative 7 to both sides. Negative 7 divided by negative 7 is 1x, written right there. Negative 28 divided by a negative 7. Negative divided by negative is positive. 28 divided by 7 makes 4. So now we know the value for x is going to be a 4. Using that information, now we still need to figure out what y equals. So you can use either equation. Generally speaking, if you're looking for y and you have an equation that literally says y equals, you're going to want to use that one there. So we're going to take the top equation, replace the x with a 4. Now we just do order of operations, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents. None of those. Now we got multiply, divide. We do have a multiply here. Negative 5 times 4 makes negative 20. And then plus 22, that's going to make a positive 24y. So we found the x value is 4. Use that information to figure out that the y value is 2. So the ordered pair 4, 2 is the ordered pair that makes both equations true.